video in which you're about to watch may contain some offensive language not suitable for younger audiences, uptight Christians, or 60-year-old asshole women at Prestonsburg's Peking. So if you're offended by that thing, either turn the video off or shut the fuck up. You have been warned.
Hello? Hey, buddy, what are you doing? I'm just watering me some flowers. We gotta go see this movie today. Where we gonna go see this movie? We're gonna go see Insidious. So you get your ass ready. Yeah!
This was over 100 men after they,
he gets the job done. It's Eric C. Call.
And then you turned on that show, but the lady was giving birth and had orgasm.
It was about, a woman that every time she gave birth, she had like this amazing orgasm.
Wow, so she,
And so she,
how many kids did she
I
have?
don't know, I don't remember. But it was like a lot. And she was like talking about, giving birth in this big bathtub thing and like how amazing this orgasm was after. I was just like, oh God.
Yeah,
Jess was eating and that made it even more hilarious.
That's, Jess is eating some fucking, cherry cobbler or something.
She's eating tomatoes.
It was so gross. Let's change this channel. Couldn't even look.
Oh, this little camera sucks ass. I can't see what I'm even filming on here, Uncle Bill.
Remember when we had that one camera that was killer, but it got stolen down there?
Yeah, I do remember that. Using these little Votto HD camera, which is a cool camera, but golly, not for this. I like to see what I'm filming, don't you, Jess Cope? So it's WrestleMania Sunday. We're actually going to go up and watch a movie before WrestleMania. It's going to be our new yearly tradition.
Hell yeah, we're going up to see a new one from James Wan called Insidious.
That's right. What do you know about this movie?
Absolutely nothing.
That's right, because you haven't even seen the previews for it yet,
I haven't seen the previews for it. I don't even know what it's about at all.
To be honest, like, this is probably, I don't know anything about this movie at all, really.
I've seen previews for it, but I don't know much about it either. So I know a lot of people are really digging it, and James Wan stuff is usually really good. And this is the first, as far as I can remember, this is the first theatrical film this guy's done since Death Sentence in like 2007.
Yeah, and you got to support guys like him though, because he really is an original filmmaker. Like, so far he's not done any fucking remakes or anything like that. All of his films have been completely unique in some way or another.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it'll be at least
So I wonder if there's gonna be like, you know how in Death Sentence and Dead Silence, how you'd seen the stuff from Saw, and you go back and you look at each one of his movies, you could point things out, like how Mary Shaw was the judge in Death Sentence, and she was the old lady in Dead Silence, and then you also seen like the painting on the wall. You seen the puppet guy or the?
Yeah, they had the puppet was actually in Death.
Yeah, in Death Sentence, you seen him on the wall. He's painted on the wall in the background. I wonder if they're gonna do that in this one then.
There's going to be any nods to the other
Yeah.
films in the James Wan universe. I don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah, James Wan's one of those guys too that is sort of a member of that West Coast elite group, but he's probably the only guy that can actually back it up, that actually, like, you know, puts out good movies. Unlike, hell, we go through the long line of these motherfuckers that has respect that doesn't deserve it. Ain't that right, Uncle Bill?
Yeah, of course you got like Eli Roth, and then actually his partner too. That this guy that did Repo, the Genetic Opera.
Bowsman.
Yeah, Darren Lynn Bowsman or whatever. He's a piece of shit. And then, well, he's not personally a piece of shit, but all of his films are pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Then you got like Alexander Aja, though I guess he's not. He's a part of the Splat Pack, but he's not really in the West Coast.
He's not the West Coast elite. Basically, the West Coast elite, half the motherfuckers are jack off from horror websites out there. They're like, oh, put me in your next movie. I'll give you a positive review, baby. Yeah.
You show up and get like a bit part movie, and they fucking go on about it for a year.
Yeah. They start the internet campaign, support unrated horror. Like Adam Green's has it too. Out in theaters, nothing to fucking do. October 24th.
Yeah, if you support that movie, you might as well be like supporting toddler AIDS or something.
We need to start a campaign that's called Support Shit. Like Adam Green's has it too.
Support shit, it had big like steaming pile of shit. Yeah. Like steam coming off of it now.
Yeah. Adam Green's a big piece of shit. We like James Wan. I'm excited about going to see this movie today, especially on WrestleMania Sunday. It's going to be a packed Sunday afternoon for us, entertainment. By God, I already got WrestleMania ordered. I'm excited. This is Jess's first WrestleMania, though, isn't it, Uncle Bill?
It is, buddy.
She didn't even know what the fuck WrestleMania was. No. You fucking hippie.
Yeah, but she liked the Royal Rumble, though, so I'm hoping that she'll have the same feelings about this.
Yeah, we can all hope.
Oh, and then look what Wes got me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we got our first little gift.
For your little demon child.
Little demon child. We got him a little
I'm hoping I'm getting
Randy
it on there,
Orton shirt for the baby.
That's right.
It's got a little RKO on the back.
We'll see how long that shirt lasts. Because you know them babies like puking and shit.
Puke all over.
Yeah, they're like puking all over shit. I'm hoping the baby at least pees on you a few times, Uncle Bill.
Oh, I'm sure it will. I remember my mom telling a story about like a couple of times she'd be changing my diaper when I was real young and I'd piss all over her face and stuff.
Yeah, when you was real young like you was 10. When you was 10.
I was
change my diaper, Mom.
I was 14.
Oh, pee on you. So, anyway.
Your mom still changes your diapers, Wes. What are you talking about?
That's true.
Yeah, I shit all over her. Like, woo!
It's like a volcano of shit.
Yeah. You know, there are people talking about strange sex and shit. Like, what's the deal with the fucking... I've seen this on Jerry Springer a couple of times with the guys that like to wear diapers and act like the woman is their mommy.
I've seen that too.
That's sick as fuck. That's sick for even me. I like fucking wear diapers and seriously shit themselves for real.
Yeah.
And then the woman like cleans it like, oh, you pooped your pants, baby.
It's gonna be some kind of domination and submission thing.
I guess.
But the woman has to be equally as gross if she likes to have a man shit himself and then clean it up and then have sex.
Well, let's face it, folks. I didn't hear about that from Jerry Springer. That's what Aaron and Jess do.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
I'm letting the cat out of the bag. Wipe his butt, Jessica. Wipe his butt. He shit himself.
Rattle and pacifier.
So anyway,
What? First baby powder in the face.
Oh.
He gets his rattle. Anyway, we're going to actually the old school Riverfield 10. We haven't been there, and I don't know when the last time we were there. Like, I don't even remember. It's been a while.
Piranha.
It may have been.
No, it was something else.
No, it was Piranha 3D. I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah.
Last time we were there.
Yeah. So, in that amount of time, we've gotten cameras stolen, GPSs stolen, and haven't really done that many on the road reviews, but this is our return. By God. And we do have Scream comes up in a couple of weeks, comes out in a couple of weeks. That'd be cool.
Oh, yeah, Scream 4.
So, we'll be back when we get to the Riverfield 10 theaters, and until then, y'all can go fucking stick a baby rattle up your ass.
And shake it.
So, we're back here at the Riverfield 10.
Woo!
Uncle Bill
Woo!
and Jeffy Cole.
Woo!
Jesticles.
Whatever.
Jezebel, baby.
Jezebel.
So there's a lot of people out here, and we actually fucking braved through shitty-ass Pikeville Walmart.
What is going on today? There's like a million fucking people out.
Because it's nice outside.
Everybody, if it's nice outside, people should be outside, not going to a goddamn movie.
That's true.
Yeah. What are we doing?
What do you mean?
We're going to a movie.
Well, you don't like going on picnics.
I would, because there's food.
Ooh.
I love a good picnic. We need to go fishing again. That's what I was saying.
Can we have food, though?
Does Jess like to go fishing?
Yeah.
I do, as long as there's fake worms involved.
Oh, shit.
God damn, look at the line out there, boy.
Well, fuck me right.
Hey, we still got like 20 minutes
We
before
didn't
shut.
take into account two things, though, about this weekend. This is the first of the month. This is the very first, like, paycheck.
Yeah.
It's nice outside, and this is, like, the very first part of summer. There's probably going to be a shit ton of people here.
Well, it's not summer, spring, maybe.
Oh, yeah, spring, summer, what's the difference?
Spring don't, or summer don't start till fucking June.
Eat my dick.
You ain't got there, ain't you? Look here. Ooh. Ooh. No, stay right there. Ooh.
Stop that.
So Uncle Bill's final thoughts for the Insidious that we're going to go see in about 20 minutes when it starts.
I think that James Wan's got a good track record. Insidious is going to continue his winning streak, unlike Kentucky basketball. Shitty ass fucking Connecticut bastards.
Uppity morons.
Hand me that beef jerky.
No.
Tiptoe through the window, that is where I'll be. Come tiptoe through the tulips with me.
Well, we're out of Insidious, Uncle Bill. That movie, holy shit.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Because I thought I was the only one. I was like, well, I don't even know if I should really mention that this movie actually terrified the fuck out of me. But it did.
Yeah.
Like, that was probably the first time that's happened in fucking years. Like, I can't even...
If I'd have watched that movie at night, like if it had been like 7 o'clock or something when we saw it, I'd probably shit myself in there.
It's like, there's just so many freaky little scenes in it. That, like, even as a whole, like the movie as a whole, like the story and stuff like that, it's been done to death. But like, there's just so many freaky, scary scenes in it. And that's the thing that made it so, like...
I think what he did was, though, is that he captured what it's like to be in a dream almost with some of that stuff. Like, better than anybody that I can remember since, like, Argento was doing that kind of nightmarish imagery and stuff. And nothing really is like... The one thing I noticed with that movie, especially in the dream world or other world, or what was it called? The Further?
The Further.
Was that nothing was, like, straight ahead. Like, nobody moved from, like, point A to point B. It was always, like, you'd see them at one point, and then at another point you'd see them in another way, and then at another point, like, the camera would come back to them, they'd be doing something else. Mm-hmm. It was so disjointed that it kind of always kept you out off balance throughout that whole, all those sequences and stuff.
Yeah, I was a nervous wreck throughout the whole thing, pretty much. And I was like, God damn, what in the hell's wrong with me? Is this just like some sort of... But no, pretty much like all three of us, including Jesco.
Yeah, I was freaked out.
Oh,
It
shit.
scared the shit out of me.
She beat the shit out of me throughout that whole movie. Like there's probably, I'd say, a good 10 scares in that movie that will like make you want to piss yourself. And every one of them, she'd be like, oh God, beating the fuck out of
The
them.
scene that really fucked with me was like with one, and it's just a simple scene, but nobody can fucking do stuff like this now. Aside from James Wan, who is by far our favorite little miniature Asian horror filmmaker. By far, there's nobody even close to James Wan. The guy's got an amazing amount of ability to just create scary shit, and I think that he, as far as like all the stuff that he's done, this movie definitely is the most scary.
Bar none, that's one of the scariest films I've ever seen.
I know.
I think.
That movie was freaked the shit out of me.
Like, the one scene that it didn't even need to be in there, but it was scary as hell, is when she goes to take out the trash, and then this is right after they move houses, and I don't know if we'll talk about the plot in it. What you want to talk about the plot?
This is basically the plot. This family moves into this house. Their kid, they got like 3 kids. One of them is off exploring stuff, and he like wakes up the next day and falls into like a coma, but they can't explain why or anything like that. So, and then right around that time, the wife starts seeing all this weird stuff going on around the house, like all these people running around, images and stuff like that. So that nobody can explain it, so she hires like a medium to come in. And the medium is Lynn Shay, and Lynn Shay determines that the kid is able to leave his body and like float around in this nether world. But the only problem with that is that there's other dead people that want to get into his body and possess him. And so the whole story is like them trying to get that kid out of that.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But I mean, initially they think it's the house that they moved into that's haunted, so they switch houses. And this is when she realizes, like after this scene, I'm not going to talk about it in great detail. She realizes it's not the house that's haunted, it's something that's followed them. But she goes just to take out the trash, and she's listening to like a record or something. And then the record, as she's walking out, skips, and it plays like the old Tiny Tim song, Tiptoe Through the Tulips. And as she looks in there, she notices the music's changed. And then there's this little kid that looks like he's dressed from the 1920s or something, dancing to the fucking music with the, his back to the... That was just so fucking freaky.
I know.
Like in this old jig he was doing, this kid. Oh my God.
And it was like trying to play hide and seek with her or something.
Yeah.
And it's weird because I remember there was the scene a little bit before it, and I thought I seen it standing like in this laundry room. I thought I seen it, but I didn't know if it was a mannequin or something. But it ended up being that little fucking thing.
That little kid.
It scared the crap out of me. I didn't even want to look at some of this stuff.
Like, immediately, the thing that's funniest about this movie to me is, and I've never seen this happen with Jessica before. 10 minutes into this movie, she's fucking grabbing onto me like it's like fucking, I'm scared.
I said I want to go home.
Yeah, she's like, I don't want to watch this movie anymore. Like 15 minutes into it, she's beating the shit out of my leg. I mean, that's how nerve-wracking it was. I mean, right from the start,
yeah,
it's just, and people use the term all the time, like roller coaster ride of a film.
Or
it's like the only film I've ever known that actually lives up to that. Like through the whole movie, you're just like scared that something else is going to happen.
Or there's tons of movies too that have the, bloody disgusting or Dread Central. Somebody labels it scary as hell. DEADPIT.com is labeling this movie scary as hell. This is the only time we'll ever label that because it doesn't. We never say we're actually scared by a movie, but I think this is the one that we actually endorse quite a bit.
Out. We were nervous, and we're like, yeah, I'm not really sure what I want to do right now.
If there was anything about the movie that I didn't like, it would be like there's some scenes where they use some CG. It's really not necessary at all to be using it, but it's used very, very sparingly in this movie. Like you really don't see a whole lot of anything in this movie. It's just like glimpses of stuff, and they don't concentrate on anything for a long period of time. That's what makes it so fucking scary, really.
Yeah. I was amazed though at this film, and it was like, my God, man. I mean, it's like one of those movies too. Like when it comes out on Blu-ray or DVD or something, you don't want to watch it by yourself. I don't think. Like if you're alone one night or something at your house and you put a movie in, I wouldn't put this movie in because this movie will probably like seriously give you nightmares. I'm not kidding you.
You should show this to like all kids between 6 and 10 years old. See what happens.
Yeah.
They'd be like pissing themselves, literally.
It's like the music too. We were talking about the music, like I mentioned, "Tiptoe Through the Tulips," which goddamn, I'll never like. Whenever I hear that song again, it'll never be a joke. Because that was always like sort of I don't know how they made that scary, but it worked. Like that song.
Yeah, visually too, this movie is just amazing. Like the creepy factor of everything in the movie, from period clothes to like the 1920s to the 50s with the family. Like that scene freaked me out too.
Yeah.
I won't give that away or anything, but like everything in it is just designed to be creepy as fucking imaginable, and it is.
Yeah. So to all the negative Nancy's out there that say, "Hey, you assholes don't never like nothing. You never give nothing a positive review." Well, here's one that we give a positive review. We say it's scary. I was scared. I wanted my mother, but You know, and you know what, man? I mean, the sad thing is this movie really didn't do that well at the box office. I don't think. You said it wasn't even in the top 5.
Not when I saw, but I mean, it just opened this weekend, didn't it?
Yeah.
I was looking at that this morning, and it wasn't in the top 5. But that may have been last week, so I'm not sure. Here's the thing I was thinking about this movie, though.
There was a lot of people in there. I mean, a decent amount.
With this movie, though, if I would guarantee that most people would go and see this movie one time would never go back again. Because you'd be like, you would never want to put yourself through that shit again.
Yeah. It is.
I was so nervous. I was sweating. My hands are sweating.
Yeah, it made my Peter puke 2 times. So I don't have to change my underwear.
But as far as original horror films go, that's got to be the scariest one I've seen in a long fucking time.
Yeah, it's the way. I mean, it's the only one I can remember. In recent memory that actually, because a lot of them nowadays they don't even try to scare you. It's all like, oh God. See how many times we can show somebody's innards.
Yeah, and that's really the difference between this movie and all those movies. Is if you think about it, there's really only one scene in this movie that's like even at all violent, but it's like 10,000 times scarier than anything like Hostel or fucking Cabin Fever or any of that shit. I mean,
well, you can't even put it on the level. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. Scream 4 comes out. I know for a fact it's not going to be anywhere near the level of, just the fact that it's so damn scary. And I remember when the original Scream movies came out, everyone said those were scary. I was never scared by the Scream movies, but and a lot of people probably won't check this one out because, like, it's an original. It's not like a remake or anything. And speaking of fucking remakes, goddamn, how many previews did they have of movies that were remakes? Like right in a row, like 5.
Every single time that they'd show a preview, you go remake.
Yeah, it's fucking Arthur.
Said, I want to let everybody in the theater know that's a remake.
Yeah. Arthur, what was it? Conan.
Don't be afraid of the dark.
Don't be afraid of the dark. Fuck stupid Hollywood. Fucking retards. Oh, let's remake Arthur.
I don't think a movie's ever really scared me that much.
You know what though, man? Like, as far as one that I will get on Blu-ray when it comes out, that fucking Disney movie. I love watching shit like that in HD with the cats and stuff. What was that called?
Oh yeah, that would be awesome.
Puss in Boots?
I want to know how they filmed that damn thing.
What cats?
With the real life.
The real life cats and shit. The Disney one.
That lion one?
Yeah.
Lion thing? Yeah.
I like shit like that anyway, and I bet that'll be killed on Blu-ray disc.
But back to the movie though. I would say this movie probably won't be that popular, but it is one of the. If you want to talk about just flat out horror films, it is one of the better horror films that I've seen in a long time. I was kind of afraid at the beginning it was going to turn into something like Paranormal Activity 2, because Paranormal Activity, that's kind of where it was headed.
Yeah.
But then you find out all the other subplot of what's going on, and it really turns out to be nothing like that.
I was so happy to see Lynn Shay though. I was like, oh hey.
Hi, Lynn.
I was like, that's so cool.
She had a pretty decent role in this too. Usually.
It wasn't stupid or anything. You didn't feel like, oh, she was some kind of comical relief or anything of the sort. She creeped me out. Just the way she talked and the way she she's so calm and acted so normal, and everything was creepy around her. And then when she did this weird thing, she had this mask on. That was scary as shit.
Yeah, you say what you want to about this movie, and I know there'll be some people that'll go see it and they'll be like, I don't understand what you're talking about. It wasn't scary at all. Fuck you, because it was, and you know it. And if you ain't man enough to admit it, then you can go eat a dick. But seriously, I defy anybody. Go to the 9 o'clock showing of this goddamn movie. Go by yourself and see what happens.
Yeah. Because if you get within arm's reach of Insidious, you'll be a paid-for bitch. So I guess that is it. I highly recommend anybody, if you're in the mood for something that'll make you shit your pants, go watch Insidious in the theaters late at night by yourself.
Take the DEADPIT challenge. It's like the McDonald's challenge.
Right.
Pepsi challenge. Do it.
So until next time, which will probably be Scream 4, actually comes out in a couple of weeks. That'll be cool.
That's like, what is that, April 15th?
That'll be a horse of a different color.
Yeah,
So, we will see you then, Creepy Kentuckian.
I'm Uncle Bill.
Jessica.
And you can check us out. Check out the Home Sweet Home live commentary. We got that up on the site right now.
We're down, man.
Over at DEADPIT.